This segment of Labatt Buffalo Main Event is brought to you by
Kaz Electronics, your gadget source with referral rewards.
We're back on Labatt Buffalo Main Event. Brad Ryder, along with Bob Gaughan, our guest this week, the head coach of the UB Bulls football program, Turner Gill, and just off of National Signing Day. Tell us a bit about the new class of recruits coming into UB.
Well, Brad and Bob, appreciate you guys having us on. University of Buffalo is great to be on and talk about our 2008 recruiting class. It's an outstanding class. We really surfaced more on the defensive side. We had a big need at linebacker position and defensive lineman. So we did a great job of going out and get those guys. Got about 7, 8 guys at linebacker. Got about 5 or 6 guys there at the defensive tackle and defensive end position. And then we went on the offensive side there. Got 4 offensive linemen. And then we got 2 or 3 quarterbacks. I got a big quarterback that may play some linebacker too. So a great class, very physical, and guys who have been in winning programs in high school.
Can you give us a name or two that you think can contribute right away and somebody that Bulls fans can see on the field next year?
Oh, it's going to probably be some guys there at the linebacker position. I probably can't pick which one they may be. I'll give you a few names there. Dustin Tate is a possibility, Scott Pettigrew, Mark Richardson, some guys. But there's a lot. Everybody on that linebacker crew is going to have an opportunity to show what they can do because there is a serious need there at the linebacker position.
Tell us a little bit about the recruiting process and how you go about keeping a couple of local kids, one from Grover Cleveland, one from Albion, in Western New York to play football.
Well, we're talking about you can always tell them about being close to home, your family, your friends, and the community can get a chance to see you locally, come see you play just about every game, particularly the home games, but also just being a part of starting a legacy here, starting a great tradition. Tradition takes time. We want them to look back when they playing here in 4 or 5 years and say in 10 years from now they can look back, I was there when we started a great tradition of winning at the University of Buffalo and had a big part of it. So those are some of the selling points that we have for people here in the Western New York area. We want to start here. We want to build here, our program here, because it's very, very, very logical for myself to make sure that we have some locals here playing on our football program.
Have you noticed how has it been easier just since you came here, the recruiting process, since you have had some success in last year particularly?
This last year was a little bit easier because I didn't have to go out and try to sell that we were Division I. The first year was always talking about, are you Division II or Division III or Division I AA, what are you? So we had to go through a lot of explanation to talk about where we're at and where we're located and what conference we're in. We're in the MAC conference. A lot of people are very familiar with the MAC. So it's been good to have some success and letting people know that you're going to be part of something very, very special now and also for the future of being able to start something legacy. And a lot of people now, we can go in that they know about us. And that's huge when you go into a program and go into high schools and state who you are and what you're all about. And now you can start selling really the ability of our institution academically and athletically.
Along the same lines, does it make it easier or more difficult when your name is up as a finalist at Nebraska, so that now your name is out there? You're a bigger, I would guess, a selling point. Look, I'm big time, come to me. But then there's also, wait a minute, this guy's big time. He might not be here through the duration of my college career.
Well, those things of that nature, getting publicity, that's what I talked about when we got here as far as with Ward Mannion and also President John Simpson, Ward Mannion, our athletic director. We need to get exposure. People don't know about University of Buffalo. And so we need exposure. Looking at that situation of whether I'm going to be here 1 year, whether I'm going to be here 5 years, 10 years, no coach can ever tell you they're going to be anywhere forever because in our profession, there's nothing guaranteed about anything of that nature. But I always talk to them about it. I'm going to help their son become a better person. I'm going to help them become the man that they want to become while they're playing football, the man they want to become after they're playing football. So whether I'm here 1 year, whether I'm here 5 years or 20 years, they're going to have a great experience, and so they're going to be better prepared to take on the life experiences as a student athlete and also as a man when they leave the University of Buffalo.
Talking about the added exposure, you've always played very tough teams on the road. This year, no exception, going to Pitt and Missouri. But is there a sense this year that, hey, we might actually, we got a chance. We're going to compete. We're going to win these games.
Well, no matter what the name of the opponent, we're going to take care of business, and we're going to have some opportunities to win some of those football games, and we have an opportunity to win every game. That's why you go play the game. And so we're excited about the opportunity of playing Pitt, school here close to our area. We played Syracuse last year. We got Pitt this year, and so it's an exciting time here at a Division I football program here that everybody can be proud about here in the Western New York area. And so we're looking forward to those opportunities. And again, we've shown a lot of good progress. Our players are excited about the opportunity to be able to win a MAC championship, and that's where we're talking about now.
Those out-of-conference games have got to be good selling points, too, to say, look, here's a tape of us playing at Wisconsin. Here we are at Auburn. Here we are at Penn State. I would think that appeals to a kid coming in as well.
Well, it appeals to them that you're going to be playing against the best. People that are athletes, you always want to play against the best. You want to measure yourself. How am I against the best in the country, some of the people that are best in the country? So people that come here to the University of Buffalo, then that's another selling point to show them that we are going to be playing schools all across the country and talent that you see that you can wonder, well, man, am I as good as some of those people across the country? We're going to have that opportunity here. And you're also going to show people that you're good, right? So here in the MAC conference, which the MAC is a very, very good conference all the way around. They got a lot of people in the NFL. So there's nothing to be backseat about the University of Buffalo and where we're at and where we're going.
With the raised expectation levels, what are your exact goals for this year?
Our goals, number one thing, is to win all our games at home. That's where it all starts. You got to have some great opportunities there at home to start a great tradition of being a tough team to play at home. You have to be able to take care of that. We've made great progress there. We won 2 games our first year. We won 3 home games this past season. Hopefully we can continue to improve every year, and hopefully we can have an established where we're winning the majority of our home games and have a winning record at home and going undefeated at home. So that's still restored. That's our goal right there.
Tell me what you like about your players that are coming back from last year that you can build on heading into this year.
Well, I think the biggest thing is our offensive side of the ball. Is we got 10 starters coming back. We only lost really our starting center. So we established that the offense should be very, very good because everybody understands what we're doing. This is the 3rd year now that we've been involved in the program. And we have an outstanding quarterback in Drew Willie who has really come on strong last year. He right now has not thrown an interception in the last 253 throws. Very, very efficient, can throw, very accurate, and a great leader. Great running game we got with James Stark, can do a lot of good things, and really that's outstanding for us. Defensively, secondary is a strong point. We got everybody back in the secondary, really sophomores and juniors. We have 3 of our 4 defensive linemen back. Linebacker spot, there's not really a starter back, but we're very, very good about where we're at. Kicking game, we have our kicker back. A.J. Principe is our starting kicker. Only going to be a sophomore next year. We did lose our punter, but we'll get somebody in there. We'll do a great job for us. So it's a great, great opportunity. And I hope the people here in Western New York will be coming to our games and look forward to great entertainment.
Turner Gill, head coach of the UB men's football program, joining us here on Labatt Main Event. Thank you, Turner. We'll be back in just a moment to wrap things up with our commentary. Labatt, Buffalo Main Event.
It's so normal to feel this overwhelming pressure to just have to do it all. We understand what that's like. Bristol Home and Bristol Village and any other residents that's out there will tell you we see it every day, day in and day out. Families come in, and usually it's at that point where they say, we just don't know what to do anymore. So think about it, don't feel as though you're alone, and ask for help. Early intervention is key. Planning ahead is key.
Bristol Home and Bristol Village, assisted living where family matters.